Hey, what's going on, guys? So it is the day after Thanksgiving. I stayed over, came up to be with family for Thanksgiving, and I thought I'd show you an EDC. It's been a while since I had an EDC update, so let's get a quick little peek at what's going on with my EDC. So there it is for the holidays. I got the whole Olight thing going on. So we have, first of all, I have the Olight hanky. All right, which did get used yesterday. I had a little sneezing attack, so that was nice. So I wasn't sneezing on everyone. Could sneeze into something. The Olight organizing pouch here. I have to, I have a couple different Olight patches, but having the patch on there is just a little extra. You know what I mean? Like once this is filled out, it gets chunky, right? If you only use one side, like let's say you just want a knife and a light or something like that, it's not that big of a deal, but once you actually fill these things, any organizers, they get fat, and then throwing on another thing, it looks nice, but it's just, again, fatter. It's just unnecessary extra bulk. It's already unnecessary, but I carry it because it's cool. So I do have that cool lanyard with their nice bead. So I got a cheapo throwaway lighter that was blue, a Sharpie, or I'm sorry, not Sharpie, Scripto, yeah, Scripto lighter, just to kind of match. Was actually looking for a while for like a blue-black lighter that was a little nicer, but I figured a little disposable is fine. It's no big deal. It's just for emergencies, really. The only time that comes out is when I'm offering to light someone else a cigarette or something. Then I have the little Olight pen, right, the O Pen Mini. Then I have their blue kind of diamond pattern. All right, this is the i3T EOS. I could take it out all the way. Then I have one of their knives in here, which is what the lanyard's actually attached to. I probably should have taken everything out before I did this video. Make it a little easier. But there we go. Super cool. N690 blade, the splint. This is one of my favorite O knives. I mean, I kind of like them all. They're all cool in their own way, but this is just, I think it's cool looking. It's like an aggressive looking design. Very nice point on there. A little bit of belly, right? Pretty decent little slicer, but also pretty ergonomic as well. So I dig it. And I think that's it for the organizer. Then I have my Civivi. Right? This is kind of my go-to neck knife just because it's so small. I forget what this is called, Circulus, something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just, it looks nice. It's kind of classy too. Like if I'm going out to dinner or something, when I went on vacation to Baltimore, this was my neck knife of choice as well. It's just small, lightweight, easy, simple. You can see I have a little bit of surface rust on the front, so I do have to hit that with the rust eraser. But yeah, I mean, this thing gets a ton of use. I've sharpened this multiple times at this point. All right, so like pop that back in its sheath. Of course, the firearm of choice, the Glock 43. And I have the TLR6 from Streetlight on there, which still works really, really well. All right, I do, I kind of have to have a light now on my carry gun. I've carried guns for a very long time without lights. It's kind of like some people who use the little, red dots now. It's just something, once you go to it, it's hard to like kind of go back. And, I do find myself occasionally, like I'll be pumping gas somewhere randomly at night. And I think like, oh, it's kind of nice to have the flashlight on my gun. And I've used the flashlight on my gun many times as a flashlight. Like if I'm, taking out the garbage or something at 3 in the morning, I can't leave my garbage overnight because of the animals, so I'll literally get up at like 5 or 6. It's still pitch black outside, so I'll literally walk my garbage to the end of the road with my gun in my hand, and I use the light on my gun. So I do make sure the batteries are good to go on that, because the one time I'm going to need it maybe in the future, the light doesn't work, that wouldn't be good. So if you do have flashlights on your carry guns, you should check those batteries occasionally. And then of course, spare magazine with the Underwood in there. I've talked about that multiple times. Still love my saddleback fat wallet. This is the George Costanza wallet. You can see how thick and big this thing is. I love it. And I've actually downgraded what's inside. It used to be kind of fatter. As far as the keys go, I did throw on that beautiful Morgan dollar onto the keys. But nothing really changed so much except the light. I have the Olight ITHX. I put the green one on here. This was for my Baltimore trip because it was green. I did the whole pickle thing. I had, all green outfit, green pants, my green Sasquatch pickle shirt. So I figured it'd be cool to have a green light on my keys, and that never got used on my trip. Handcuff key on there, just keys that I use normally. Like I said, the light, you know, air tag in case I lose the keys. That's pretty much it. Having a keyless entry for, you know, my truck is awesome. I mean, I had the same thing with the RAV4. It's just, it really is life-changing. If you have to take your keys out to get in your vehicle, I mean, it's not a big deal. Most of us, especially if you're older, you've been doing it your whole life, right? But once you have the capability of not having to touch your keys at all to get in and out of your vehicle and still lock it, that's pretty amazing. I just don't have to touch my keys. It's just, it makes it easier for me as like a, you know, EDC guy. The fact that I can, you know, put my keys away in like a cargo leg pocket and just not have to worry about them, that frees up other space. It frees up my main pockets for other gear and stuff. You know, otherwise I'd probably have my keys, you know, in my top right pocket or something like that, you know, so they're easily accessible. But I don't have to touch them unless I want to. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's what I had for my Thanksgiving EDC. I know people want, you know, more EDC updates and stuff. I do swap out knives all the time because I'm just coming here for family. I actually keep knives here as well. So, you know, it's just having the splint and the Civivi, that was fine. It was enough. These are knives I've used many times before though, so I didn't carry any other. Like, I usually have a large folder that I'm carrying specifically for testing. I'm constantly rotating through them. You know, every week there might be 5 or 6 different, you know, full-size folders that I'm carrying just to test. And stuff like my neck knife, I really try not to use, because any situation, any real-life situation where I need a knife, I want to use that new knife that I'm actually testing, right? That's the whole point in carrying it. Is it comfortable? How does it carry? What is it like actually using it? Anyone can take a knife out of a box, you know, cut up you know, the cardboard box it came in, I suppose, and have a rough idea what it's like. But I like to actually carry everything. What is it like to carry day in and day out, right? That's how you get some extra knowledge about that piece. But anyway, that's all. That was my EDC as of late. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section if you got some new cool EDC gear. I'm always interested in seeing it. But anyway, that is it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.